If you exercise with family and friends, it doesn't just keep your mind and body strong, but can also strengthen your bond with those loved ones. Isn't that sweet? Tiffiny Hall is here with her mum to give us some tips on family fitness. Welcome to the circle. Thank you very much. So Tiffiny is our regular trainer who helps us out with all issues fitness, and your mum Jeanette has come along today too.
Thank you for having me.
And this mum is who taught me, you know, how to be healthy, how to be active from a very young age. We've always exercised together and still do.
Really?
So,
really?
Yeah,
What sort of things do you do together?
Like, we don't live together anymore, of course, but I still go around, visit, and we go walking.
Yep.
We initiate boot camps together. Yeah, we go on active, like, sort of retreats where we'll go and work out for weekends and stuff like that. So it's always been part of it.
That is so impressive.
Yeah, and of course, like, we've grown up in the family business. It's a martial arts school, so, you know, we've been doing taekwondo together for
But it's
years.
a great stress relief to be able to go for a walk before dinner or just catch up over exercise. It's fantastic.
Exercising with your mum's like therapy. That's what I like.
Is
it's
it
just
right?
like,
Oh, 'cause
you
yeah.
can exercise so long as mum just keeps going,
Because when we were growing up, early in the mornings before school was the time when we would exercise and we'd go for a walk, and it was just chat, 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 and, you know, it's a wonderful thing to sort of build those bonds.
So Jeanette, have you maintained your fitness since before you had children?
As much as I can. I have 3 children and I had another one when I was 42, so it's been more difficult since I had Leighton. But what I do is every day something, and always I'm actively involved with kids as well. So these days I play table tennis with Leighton. I've learned a bit of basketball.
Active play.
Yeah, active play is really, really important, and it's been different with a little boy after having 2 girls, but it's great.
But even,
I love
even when
that.
we used to do ballet, I started out doing ballet before martial arts. Mum would drop us off and have an egg timer and set the egg timer and go and do a little bit of exercise whilst we were, you know,
Yeah, because in
ballet
those days we didn't have the iPhones, you know, with the timers. So I would always block my exercise time and make sure I made time for it.
Because it must be, most parents, I imagine, you see, when you take your kids to sport or
That's
a hobby,
right.
you sit on the sidelines and you
Yes.
watch and you support them and love them or
Yes.
read the paper. So are you saying that it's as easy as maybe eating a meal together,
Exactly.
that you just have to consciously make the effort to say, as a family, let's exercise together?
Yeah, absolutely. And I've put a lot of tips on the website for exercising with mums, kids, and with grandparents even, where you can just pick up and start a family activity together, go hiking or start a sport together.
What
know?
about that difficult age group of teenagers who clearly need exercise, but they're much harder to get involved in a family activity?
That's where role modelling comes in. It's really important that you keep the momentum going and you just drag the kids along with you. You don't leave them behind, you take them wherever you're going, and you find that they just follow. Yeah.
And do you have to adjust the type of activities you do, though? Because I imagine as a
I don't think
teenager,
so.
I would have probably rebelled against certain activities because I thought
Well,
they were
that's where-
daggy at the time.
Correct, but it's just important to be a mum who is tuned in to what the kids might like to do and create activities around those interests, and don't get in the way, but have them
It
involved.
was so important, I think, in the teenage years to really keep active, because that's when your body image is developing and, you know, for that sense of confidence. And with my parents always saying, you know, your body, as long as it's healthy, it's beautiful, and never getting caught up in some
Absolutely.
ugly stuff that's out there in terms of negative.
It's about how you
body.
feel, not how you look.
Yeah, she was always
That's
saying that.
true. It is a big deal.
Yeah.
Can you tell us, Jeanette, because we always see Tiff come on our couch as this glowing picture of health. Sometimes I want to strangle her.
Oh, I don't blame you. Yeah.
Did she ever go through a phase where rebelling against you meant rebelling against fitness?
I don't think so.
Yeah, during my BCE, I made a decision. I thought I was so stressed. I thought I can't get the marks I need for uni if I exercise and do everything. I sort of stopped exercising for a bit there, and I learnt then how important it is for stress release and stuff. But
I think Tiffiny learnt the hard way that eating a Boston bun or hitting the books too hard without exercise will make you feel sluggish. So again, thinking about how you feel, not how you look, and she always performed better when she exercised.
That's such a great outlet, isn't it?
Yeah,
Especially
it's a
when
great thing to do, but you don't need to go out of your way to make it difficult. It just need, you know, go down the end of the street if you have a park there and use the park, utilise the environment that you have with you, around you, sorry. Yeah.
So exercising with the kids is important, but also with parents, because mum's losing, you know, you lose 5% of your muscle mass every 10 years after 35.
Thanks for the reminder, Mum.
Yeah, thank you for
You've
that.
got to keep those bodies fit for your parents as well, so it's really important.
Well, very, very useful tips, and you put them up on the Circle
They're all
website.
on the website, yep.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today.